Yeah. Yeah. Leaving every worry at the heavy entrance door. Stepping with a purpose on the crowded wooden floor. The speakers are vibrating with a massive wall of sound. Feeling the momentum coming straight up from the ground. The DJ got the crossfader working on the deck, keeping the adrenaline and stamina in check. No sign from the stress or the drama of the week. This is the exact kind of freedom that we seek. The rhythm is a magnet and it pulls everybody close. Surfing up a heavy and an energetic dose. Shoulders are bouncing and the footwork is so fast, building up a memory that is always gonna last. The strobe light flashes in the middle of the dark, lighting up the venue with an undeniable spark. If volume is demanding that we never stay still, running up the incline of a massive Sunlit hill. The tempo is rising, the crowd is alive, caught in the center of a beautiful drive, letting the music take total control, feeding the heavy beat straight to the soul. Feel the beat tonight, let the rhythm take the lead. Dancing to the music is the only thing we need. Forget about tomorrow, just live inside the now, wiping all the heavy sweat right off the brow. Ay, ay, the circle opens up and we stepping in the ring, listening to the melody, the senses as it sings. The 808 is knocking with a heavy massive punch, standing at the center of the energetic bunch. The hands are in the air and they're reaching for the sky, watching all the beautiful and happy mama fly. The outfits are shining and catching every light, owning every second of this legendary night. I nod to the stranger who is matching up the pace, putting an enthusiast like a smile up on the face. The baseline walks with a heavy kind of stomp, ready for a midnight and energetic rhyme. The hours disappear but we never losing breath, dancing every boring situation to the death. The celebration echoes right out into the street, everybody moving to the unstoppable beat. Feel the beat tonight, let the rhythm take the lead. Dancing to the music is the only thing we need. Forget about tomorrow, just live inside the now, wiping all the heavy sweat right off the brow. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop moving. Feel the rhythm of the night. Don't stop moving, don't stop moving, don't stop moving. Elevator rises to the top of the estate, looking at the skyline right above the metal gate. The city is glowing in a warm and yellow hue, enjoying the magic of the panoramic view. The tempo is relaxed but it carries a solid knock, watching the pedestrians moving down the block. The evening is cooling from the heavy summer heat, finding a comfortable and elevated seat. The glasses are clinking and the laughter is so clear, celebrating milestones with the people sitting there. The saxophone echoes right across the open roof, providing the undeniable and musical proof. The hustle of the daytime is finally put to rest, watching the beautiful sun dropping in the west. The ambient lighting is setting up the mood, enjoying the company and the premium food. The metropolis stretches as far as the eye, underneath the glow of the twilight sky. The rhythm is smooth and the feeling is right, gliding right into the stylish night. Golden city groove, shining from the top down, the most beautiful and elevated spot in the town. The melodies are woven right into the evening breeze, living out the moment with an absolute ease. The bass guitar walks with a luxurious slide, taking the entire party on a magic ride. The conversations flow without a single awkward pause, rewriting all the boring and traditional laws. A camera flashes to capture the memory in frame, everybody smiling and ignoring the fame. A kick drum thumps like a heartbeat in the chest, knowing that this beautiful evening is the best. The stars start to peek through the darkening blue, a perfectly constructed and incredible view. The melodies wash over the tired and weary mind, leaving the anxiety of the word weep behind. All the DJ blends the tracks with a buttery transition, fulfilling the beautiful and musical mission. At night is still young, and the energy is pure. The greatest vibration and the ultimate cure. Golden City Groove, shining from the top down, the most beautiful and elevated spot in the town. The melodies are woven light into the evening breeze, living out the moment with an absolute ease. Oh, city shining smooth vibes, top of the world. Oh, city shining smooth vibes, top of the world. Yeah, waking up early with a brand new kind of start, feeling the positivity beating in the heart. The radio plays an energetic little tune, getting us ready for the sunny afternoon. We're stepping outside and breathing the fresh air without a single heavy or pessimistic care. The neighborhood is buzzing with a happy kind of noise, watching the laughter of the local girls and boys. The rhythm is catching and it makes the body sway, chasing all the storm clouds entirely away. The melody is bright like a yellow ray of sun, knowing that the beautiful weekend has begun. We're gathering the friends for a casual little meet, taking the celebration right down to the street. The smiles are contagious and they spread around the block, paying no attention to the ticking of the clock. The goodness of life is a beautiful gift, giving the spirit an incredible lift. We're raising our hands and we're singing out loud, the happiest face in the center of the crowd. Celebrate with the rhythm, dance away the pain, washing away the sorrow like the summer rain. The music is a blessing that we share with everyone, enjoying the beautiful warmth of the sun. Yeah, a spontaneous dance circle forms in the park, leaving a beautiful and unforgettable mark. The verses are flowing with a natural design, watching the universe and the planets align. The drum break drops with a heavy little bounce, giving the audience every last positive ounce. The kids are all jumping and copying the moves, locked into the center of the happiest grooves. The acoustic guitar plays a catchy little hook, writing a brand new chapter inside the history book. The gratitude swells for the simple little things, listening to the song that the neighborhood sings. The energy ripples like a stone in the lake, look at the beautiful memories we make. The afternoon stretches into a warm golden hour, understanding the truth of the musical power. Celebrate the rhythm, dance away the pain, washing away the sorrow like the summer rain. The music is a blessing that we share with everyone, enjoying the beautiful warmth of the sun. Keep smiling, spread the joy, spread the joy. Celebrate yeah. Yo, stop. Yeah, hey, hey. Lacing the sneakers and hitting the pavement hard, taking the party right into the open yard. The boombox is pushing the heavy bouncing bass, setting the demand in a highly active pace. The footwork is crazy and the stamina is real, showing everybody exactly how the rhythm feels. The hi-hats are rolling in a syncopated line, everything is coming together by design. The claps are attacking on the 2 and the 4, making the audience scream out for more. The guys on the 808 shake the window glass, watching the beautiful and active moments pass. We making a circle to show the latest dance, taking that highly courageous or rhythmic chance. The energy spikes with every single massive drop. Once we start bouncing, we never gonna stop. Our momentum is pulling us straight to the center, a beautiful musical world that we enter. The tempo is playful, the feeling is bright. We owning the floor for the rest of the night, bouncing into the groove, let the music take the wheel. Focus focus on the way that the heavy drum beats feel. Jump up to the ceiling and slide across the wood, representing the energy of the neighborhood. The volume is turned to the absolute extreme, living inside of an energetic dream. The lyrics are snapping right on to the kick. The DJ is pulling a beautiful magic trick. The sweat is a badge of the hustle we put in, wearing a massive and confident little grin, dodging the obstacles right on the concrete, matching the movement directly to the beat. The crowd is reacting to every single word, the loudest celebration that the city ever heard. The bass line is weaving the hypnotic kind of spell, a legendary story that we always gonna tell. No standing around while the instrumental plays, lighting the fire that is destined to blaze. The stamina holds from the start till the end, dancing alongside a highly reliable friend. Easy, take the wheel, won't focus on the way that the heavy drum beats feel. Jump up to the ceiling and slide across the wood, representing the energy of the neighborhood. Keep bouncing, don't stop the feet. Let's go. Keep bouncing, don't stop the feet. Don't stop the feet. Night lights, bass drops, heavy lights. Yeah. The bass drops heavy like an anchor in the sea, unlocking the door with a massive musical key. The lasers are painting the pattern on the wall, answering the midnight and energetic call. The room is vibrating from the corner to the back, riding the wave of an incredible new track. The purple and green lights are flashing in the spin. This is exactly where the heavy nights begin. We losing ourselves in the middle of the sound, the absolute heaviest vibration to be found. The DJ is mixing the records with the flair, throwing the hands up right into the heated air. The subwoofers push a massive invisible breeze, bringing the entire audience right to the knee. The fashion is dark, but the attitudes are bright, conquering the shadows of the energetic night. The frequencies drop to the bottom of the scale, leaving a massive and invisible trail. We caught in the current of the electronic tide, taking an unforgettable and heavy ride. Night lights and bass, taking over the entire zone. A beautiful place where you never dance alone. The heavy vibrations are shaking up the chest, putting the midnight endurance to the test. Night lights and bass. Night lights. Yeah, the turntables are cutting through the noise, elevating the energy of the local girls and boys. The kick drum is acting like a hammer on the floor, leaving the audience begging for a little more. The sweat on the collar is proof of the grind, leaving the silence and the boredom far behind. The melody soar over the top of the beat, connecting the room from the stage to the street. The strobe light freezes the dancers in their place, a look of pure focus painted on the face. The drop is a tidal wave crashing on the shore, opening up an entirely new dimension door. The stamina pushes right past the breaking point. We absolutely commanding the entire joint. The music continues until the morning sun, knowing the celebration is second to none. Lights and bass, taking over the entire zone. A beautiful place where you never dance alone. The happy vibrations are shaking up the chest, putting the midnight endurance to the test. Night lights and bass. Night lights and bass. Turn the bass up. Light flashing on the room. Bass up, bass up, bass up, bass. The weekend is here and the schedule is completely clear, gathering the friends that we hold incredibly near, rolling down the window, catching the evening breeze, moving through the city with an absolute ease. The music is bumping right out of the stereo sound, the happiest vibration that is ever to be found. The destination doesn't matter, we just taking a drive, feeling so incredibly and beautifully alive. The tires are humming the perfectly rhythmic tune, underneath the glow of the rising silver moon. We laughing so loud at a highly hilarious joke. The quiet of the evening is beautifully broke. The rhythm is a compass directing the massive fun, knowing the adventure has only officially begun. The stress of the week is completely washed away, enjoying the magic of a highly spectacular day. The energy is buzzing and the atmosphere is bright. We riding the momentum straight into the long night. The worries are forgotten and the spirits are so high, watching all the beautiful and golden moments fly. get rhythm right, cruising through the glowing street, moving the shoulders to the highly infectious beat. The freedom is a feeling that we totally embrace, putting a massive and happy smile upon the face. The volume is turned to the absolute maximum peak, finding the exact kind of happiness that we seek. The neon signs reflect right off of the shiny hood. Everything is feeling so incredibly and deeply good. The bass line is walking a beautiful steady pace, winning the highly competitive and daily race. We pulling up to the spot and looking incredibly clean, stepping right into the center of the beautiful scene. The handshakes are silent and the welcoming hugs are warm, safe in the center of the highly happy musical storm. The pop melodies are carrying a wonderful, highly positive tone, knowing that nobody is walking this journey alone. Celebration is completely, entirely spontaneous and free, exactly the way that the universe is meant to be. The light is still young and the battery is fully charged. The circle of absolute happiness is deeply enlarged. We can with them right, cruising to the glowing street, moving the shoulder to the highly infectious beat. Freedom is a feeling that we totally embrace, putting a massive and happy smile upon our face. Keep cruising, we can vibes, never stop the ride. Keep cruising, we can yeah, the weekend is yeah, though we did good enough. Yeah, the weekend is here and the schedule is completely clear. Gathering the friends that we hold incredibly near. The weekend is here. Ooh, the weekend is here. The weekend is here. Oh, the weekend is here. Yeah. The weekend is here and the schedule is completely clear. The weekend is here. The weekend is here. The weekend is here. Oh, oh, oh. The weekend is here. The weekend is here. Oh, the weekend is here. The weekend is here. Yeah. Walking down the pavement with the bounce in the step. This is the positive energy that we heavily rep. The melody is playing a beautiful and happy chord, never feeling anxious and absolutely never bored. The tempo is a perfect and universally happy pace, putting an undeniable smile upon the human face. Sharing the vibration with everybody that we meet, dancing right down the middle of a sunny street. The heavy drum kick is keeping the momentum high, reaching our hands up to the beautiful blue sky. A simple little wave to the people passing by, watching the beautiful and the golden hours fly. The synthesizer shines with the bright and yellow gleam, living right inside of a highly cinematic dream. The chorus is catchy and incredibly easy to sing, appreciating the joy that the music gon' know to bring. The happiness is spreading like a highly massive wave. This is the exact emotion that the people actively crave. We're leaving the negativity and shadows in the dust, building up a foundation of highly incredible trust. Smiling with the beat, letting the joy to take control, feeding the music directly into the hungry soul. The rhythm is a medicine that makes everything rise, shining so beautifully and incredibly bright. The boombox is pushing a highly massive and heavy sound, lifting the spirits right off of the highly solid ground. The kids on the corner are jumping exactly to the snare, throwing the absolute exhaustion up into the air. The positivity is radiating completely deeply from the chest, putting the highly heavy daily struggles to the rest. We making the difference with a simple and happy song, showing everybody exactly where they truly belong. The laughter is echoing against the tall brick wall, answering the highly beautiful and musical call. The attitude is absolutely, completely, incredibly pure, providing a world with the highly magical cure. The sun is shining bright and the weather is so sweet, moving the highly active and deeply happy dancing feet. The day is a blessing that we completely, fully embrace, keeping a beautifully happy smile upon the face. Smiling with the beat, letting the joy take control, feeding the music directly into the hungry soul. The rhythm is a medicine that makes everything rise, shining so beautifully and incredibly bright. Keep smiling, keep smiling, smile the joy. Feel the beat. Keep smiling. The golden sun is dropping right behind the ocean wave. This is the relaxing evening that we actively crave. The sand is cooling down underneath the dancing feet, moving to the rhythm of the highly tropical beat. The seagulls are flying right across the orange sky, watching the beautiful and the magical moments fly. The acoustic guitar is playing a highly mellow tune, waiting for the arrival of the glowing silver moon. The ocean breeze is carrying the musical sound, the greatest relaxation that is ever to be found. We building up a fire right beside the waterline. Everything is feeling so incredibly and deeply fine. The friends are gathered round in a highly perfect ring, listening to the song that the beautiful summer sings. The worries of the daytime are washed into the sea, exactly the way that a beautiful evening should be. The colors are shifting from the orange to the blue, enjoying the highly spectacular and beautiful view. The rhythm is rocking us gently right to the core, always leaving us hoping and asking for a little more. Sunset dance vibes moving so slow in the dark, lighting the evening with a highly beautiful spark. The tropical music is melting the heavy stress away, the perfect conclusion to a highly beautiful day. The steel drum is providing a beautifully catchy hook, writing a brand new memory inside the history book. The temperature is perfect and the atmosphere is right, gliding completely smoothly into the beautiful night. The vocal delivery is highly relaxed and very smooth, locked completely perfectly inside of the heavy groove. The drinks are poured and the beautiful toasts are made, resting in a highly comfortable and peaceful shade. The firelight is dancing right across the happy face, maintaining a beautifully mellow and highly steady pace. The music is echoing completely across the empty bay, wiping the highly heavy exhaustion entirely away. The connection is deeply, highly genuine, so real, focusing entirely on the way that the drum beats feel. The horizon is completely swallowed by the midnight. Everything is feeling so incredibly and deeply right. Sunset dance vibes moving so slow in the dark, lighting the evening with a highly beautiful spark. The tropical music is melting the heavy stress away, the perfect conclusion to a highly beautiful day. Keep it mellow. You don't even make them in a month. Yes, yeah. The street lights are buzzing as the city comes alive, caught inside the middle of a massive urban drive. The bass is echoing right off of the concrete wall, answering the heavy and the highly musical call. The block is turning into a massive open dance floor, everybody gathering and asking for a little more. The sirens in the distance are fading into the dark, igniting the beautifully bright and highly massive spark. The sneakers are sliding across the heavily paved street, matching up the movement directly to the heavy beat. The neighborhood is mixing together without a care, throwing the heavy exhaustion right up into the air. The rhythm is a language connecting the entire crowd, singing the lyrics incredibly and beautifully loud. The DJ is spinning from the corner of the avenue, enjoying the magic of the highly spectacular view. The pavement is shaking from the completely massive sound. The absolute greatest vibration is lifting off the ground. The energy is raw and the momentum is so pure, providing the entire city with a highly musical cure. Rhythm in the streets, taking over the entire town, refusing to let the heavy gravity ever pull us down. The music is united, every single block tonight. Everything is feeling so incredibly and deeply right. Yeah, the circle is opening for the absolute greatest dance, taking the highly courageous and rhythm little chance. The footwork is flying and the heavy stamina is real, showing the audience exactly how the drum beats feel. The horns are blasting with a heavily triumphant tone, knowing that nobody is dancing entirely alone. The sweat is dripping but the highly massive smiles remain, washing completely away the heavily historical pain. The boombox is pushing the absolute maximum loud, the absolute rulers of the highly energetic crowd. The lyrics are snapping directly perfectly on the kick. The producer is pulling a highly magical musical trick. The midnight is passing but the massive party won't stop, waiting for the absolute heaviest and massive bass drops. The community is completely united under the groove, telling every single muscle that it's highly time to move. Rhythm in the streets, taking over the entire town, refusing to let the heavy gravity ever pull us down. The music is united, every single block tonight. Everything is feeling so incredibly and deeply right. Street rhythm, city hop, city hop, city hop, street rhythm, city hop, 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 street rhythm. The city is glowing and painting the evening gold, watching the beauty of the Friday night unfold. The laughter is echoing right off of the building walls, answering the moment the beautiful midnight calls. The crew is arriving and parking right on the block, ignoring the demanding and highly stressful clock. We're stepping outside in the absolute freshest gear, gathering the people we hold incredibly near. Hey yo, the boombox is pushing the heavily magnetic beat, taking the massive celebration right to the street. The spontaneous dancing is starting to draw a crowd, singing the chorus incredibly and beautifully loud. The energy ripples and travels from block to block, a highly incredible and heavy musical shock. The positivity shines like a massive neon sign, watching the stars and the beautifully bright planets align. The youth is a feeling that lives in the human heart, tearing the pessimistic and boring thoughts apart. We're raising a toast to the heavily loyal friends, knowing this beautiful evening absolutely never ends. A bright night celebration, light in the evening sky, watching the beautiful and the happy moments fly. The music connects us and makes the spirit so free, exactly the way that the universe is meant to be. Hey, the pop melodies are incredibly easy to sing, appreciating the joy that the musical notes bring. The footwork is flying across the heavily paved road, dropping the highly restrictive and heavy mental load. The neon is flashing and setting the perfect mood, enjoying the company and the highly premium food. We're taking a picture to capture the glowing scene, looking exactly like a beautifully printed magazine. The rhythm is a compass directing the massive fun, knowing the adventure has only officially begun. The difference is land us completely underneath the light. We completely united throughout the beautiful night. The smiles are contagious and travel incredibly fast, making sure the highly positive energy is built to last. The night's still young and the battery is fully charged. A circle of absolute happiness is deeply enlarged. Bright night celebration, like in the evening sky, matching the beautiful and the happy moments fly. The music connects us and makes the spirit so free, exactly the way that the universe is meant to be. Bright, bright, bright friends, bright friends, celebrate life. Bright, bright, bright friends, bright friends. sunset has faded and the evening is cooling down. We're resting entirely far from the heavy, noisy town. The fire is crackling and painting the faces bright, enjoying the magic of a highly spectacular night. The acoustic guitar is playing a highly mellow chord, never feeling anxious and absolutely never bored. The gentle drum break is providing a steady hum, appreciating exactly where the beautiful blessings come from. The blanket is laid on the deeply comfortable grass, watching the beautiful and the quiet hours pass. The stories are shared and the laughter is highly genuine, comfortable completely right inside of the human skin. The crickets are chirping and matching the heavy beat, finding a highly relaxing and incredibly comfortable seat. The breeze is blowing right through the towering pine trees, living out the moment with an absolute perfect ease. The galaxy opens and shines in the midnight blue, enjoying the highly spectacular and beautiful view. The rhythm is rocking us gently right to the core, always leaving us hoping and asking for a little more. Groove under the stars, feeling so perfectly free, exactly the place that the spirit is meant to be. The summer is providing a beautiful outdoor stage, turning the beautifully quiet and peaceful page. The bass line is walking a highly luxurious line, everything is looking incredibly and deeply fine. The vocal delivery is highly relaxed and smooth, locked completely perfectly inside of the heavy groove. The drinks are poured and the beautiful toasts are made, resting in the highly comfortable and peaceful shade. The firelight is dancing right across the happy face, maintaining the beautifully mellow and highly steady pace. The music is echoing completely across the empty bay, wiping the highly heavy exhaustion entirely away. The connection is deeply, highly genuine and so real, focusing entirely on the way that the drum beats feel. The horizon is completely swallowed by the dark of night, everything is feeling so incredibly and deeply right. The legacy of the evening is permanently carved in stone, knowing that nobody is walking this journey alone. Groove under the stars, feeling so perfectly free, exactly the place that the spirit is meant to be. The summer is providing a beautiful outdoor stage, turning the beautifully quiet and peaceful page. Night sky, warm fire, perfect groove. Yeah. Yeah, the laughter is ringing out clearly in the warm air, enjoying the afternoon without a single heavy care. The friends are gathering around the wooden patio table, leaving the stressful and the highly demanding cable. The acoustic guitar is strumming the beautiful chord, never feeling anxious and absolutely never bored. The drinks are poured and the beautiful toasts are made, resting entirely, completely inside of a cool shade. The memories are shared from the incredibly young days, getting completely lost in a highly beautiful haze. The rhythm is a gentle and completely relaxing sway, washing the highly heavy daily exhaustion away. The conversations flows without an awkward little pause, rewriting all the boring and heavily restricted flaws. The connection is deeply, highly genuine and so pure, providing the highly weary spirit with a magical cure. Yeah, the positive vibes are completely filling up the room, sweeping away the highly pessimistic and heavy gloom. Yeah, the smiles are completely contagious and highly bright, gliding entirely smoothly into the beautiful night. Oh, good time flowing, making a highly beautiful mark, lighting the evening with an incredibly glowing spark. The friendships are solid and the happiness is so real, focusing entirely on the way that the drum beats feel. Yeah, the boombox is pushing a highly relaxed and a steady beat, finding an incredibly comfortable and highly perfect seat. The stories get funnier with every single passing hour, understanding the truth of the highly musical power. The sunset is painting the horizon in orange hue, enjoying the highly spectacular and beautiful view. Yeah, the legacy is built upon a highly unbreakable bond, looking at the beautiful horizon resting beyond. The harmony is blending with the highly rhythmic drum, appreciating exactly where the beautiful blessings come from. Yeah, the evening is cooling from the highly heavy summer heat, moving the highly active and deeply happy dancing feet. Yeah, the stars are appearing in the darkening and quiet sky, watching the beautiful and the highly magical moments fly. The unity is a highly unbreakable and solid foundation, spreading a positive message across the entire nation. Making a highly beautiful mark, lighting the evening with an incredibly glowing spark. The friendships are solid and the happiness is so real, focusing entirely on the way that the drum beats feel. Good friends, warm nights, perfect flow. Yeah, the venue is filling up and lines are out the door. Everybody stepping onto the massive wooden floor. The DJ is setting up the equipment on the stage, breaking the animal straight out of the heavy cage. The anticipation thickens the air inside the room, sweeping the silence away with the sonic boom. The conversation's buzzing right over the heady track. We pushing the momentum and never looking back. The bass is a rumble that stalks in the solid ground, getting prepared for the incredible new sound. The lights are rotating, they're flashing across the wall, answering the heavy and magnetic midnight call. The outfits are flashy and the sneakers are pristine, stepping directly into the cinematic scene. The energy compounds with every second passing by, reaching the hands all the way up to the glowing sky. The tempo increases and the rhythm takes control, feeding the music straight into the hungry soul. The crowd is uniting and moving exactly as one. The massive and beautiful celebration has begun. Party energy rising, taking over the entire place, putting a deeply enthusiastic smile on the face. The beat is dropping heavy and it's shaking up the floor. Everybody jumping up and demanding a little more. Yeah, the volume is pushing the maximum speaker limit, living inside of the active and breathing minute. The synthesizer cuts through the heavy purple smoke. The quiet demeanor of the evening is finally broke. The shoulders are bouncing perfectly on the snare, throwing the exhaustion out into the open air. The circle is opening up for dancers to compete, showing the greatest footwork, walking on the street. The energy travels from the left to the right side, riding the crest of a massive and happy tide. The music is shaking the center of the solid earth, celebrating a massive music from new birth. The sweat is a symbol of the heavy work we do, giving the absolute greatest performance to you. The midnight is passing, but the stamina's strong, singing the words to a legendary party song. Party energy rising, taking over the entire place, putting a deeply enthusiastic smile on the face. The beat is dropping heavy and shaking up the floor. Everybody jumping up and demanding a little more. Shake the room, shake the room. Energy, shake the room. Energy up, 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 up. Energy, energy up, 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 up. energy up. The venue is filling up. Energy up, energy up. Stepping out the front door, walking in the morning heat, putting on the headphones, listening to the mellow beat. The sunshine is pouring straight across the entire town. Nothing in the atmosphere is gonna bring us down. The pavement is warming up underneath the walking shoe, looking at the beautiful and endless open blue. A gentle little breeze blowing softly through the park, leaving the shadows and the remnants of the dark. The rhythm is a river that is flowing through the mind, leaving all the heavy and the stressful thoughts behind. Saying a quick hello to the neighbors on the block, ignoring the demanding and the ever-ticking clock. The music is painting a masterpiece inside the brain, washing away the history of yesterday's rain. Just taking a moment to appreciate the day, watching the storm clouds entirely fade away. The volume is perfect and the frequency is right, replacing the shadows with a beautiful bright light. The tempo is easy and the melody is sweet, enjoying the magic of the peaceful summer street. Sunlit, rhythm flow, gliding through the afternoon, listening to the magic of a happy little tune. The positive energy is washing over me, exactly the way that a beautiful day should be. Finding a comfortable bench underneath the tree, feeling relaxed and feeling incredibly free. The drum kick is matching the beating inside the chest, putting the anxiety and worries to the rest. A couple of kids are playing soccer on the grass, watching the beautiful and the quiet hours pass. The synthesizer floats like a feather on the wind, remembering the places that we have always been. The lyric is speaking to the center of his soul, making the fragmented pieces beautifully whole. The bassline is walking a steady, confident pace, putting the genuine smile upon the human face. The afternoon stretches into a golden display, loving the magic of a wonderfully simple day. The headphones deliver the perfect stereo sound, the greatest vibration that is ever to be found. Sunlit, rhythm phone, gliding through the afternoon, listen to the magic of a happy little tune. The positive energy is washing over me, exactly the way that a beautiful day should be. Sunlit, sunlit day, sunlit, keep the rhythm flowing. Yeah. Yeah, turning the ignition and hearing the engine start. The music is a beautiful and highly crafted art. The late night drive is an incredibly peaceful cure, making the intentions incredibly positive and pure. The homies are sitting in the comfortable leather seat, nodding the head to the heavy and the relaxed beat. The volume is loud but the conversation is clear, enjoying the company of the people sitting near. The windows are down and the breeze is blowing right in, wiping the heavy exhaustion entirely off the skin. The street lights are passing in a very steady blur. The engine is making a highly comforting purr. The jokes are hilarious and everybody laughs out loud, miles away from the chaotic and busy crowd. The destination is absolutely, completely unknown, operating entirely inside of the comfort zone. The tires are humming a beautiful and steady song, knowing exactly where the beautiful moments belong. The rhythm is easy and the lyrical flow is smooth, locked completely perfectly inside of the heavy groove. Cruising through good times, riding through the dark, lighting through the dark, lighting the evening with a beautiful glowing spark, glowing spark. The music is loud and the beautiful friendships are deep, making a memory that we will forever keep. The deep bass guitar is walking a highly smooth line. Everything is looking incredibly and deeply fine. The whistle synthesizer, he adds a classic West Coast flair, floating perfectly inside the midnight air. The stops at the red light give a moment just to chill, rolling effortlessly down the massive city hill. The stories of the past are shared among the loyal crew, enjoying the beautiful and the cinematic view. The stress of the daily hustle entirely melts away, preparing the spirit for a beautifully brand new day. The tempo is a relaxing 90 beats per minute, navigating through the city while we are in it. The unity is a highly unbreakable and solid bond, looking at the beautiful horizon, resting beyond. The riders are relaxing and moving therapy session, leaving the mind with the beautiful perfect impression.
Riding through the dark, lighting the evening with a beautiful glowing spark. Beautiful. The music is loud and the beautiful friendships are deep, making a memory that we will forever keep. Keep cruising, smooth ride. Keep cruising, smooth ride. Keep cruising, smooth ride. Smooth ride. Keep cruising, smooth ride. Keep cruising, smooth ride. Smooth ride. Keep cruising, smooth ride. Cruising through the time. Good time. Cruising through the time. Cruising through the time.